So now I have come up with another video of the Python interview question series. So what I'm going to do is first, just a second, let me just connect my Bluetooth first. Just a second. So today we are also going to solve the Python questions. In this like I have started this series by solving the Python question. So today I will solve the question of Python. So this is the problem which is most frequently asked in the interviews, and today I am going to discuss this problem with you all. So in this, what we have to do is we have to take in the problem description you can see that you can take a number of test cases denoted by t as an input for each test case. Uh, for, for each test case you should take integers n as input. Your task is to calculate and print the sum of the digit of the given number n. So basically the first line in this piece of code, firstly we have to take the input as input from the user as t, and like how many times, like for example t is 2, then the loop will run 2 times. If t is 4, then the loop will run 4 times. It's like this. So the first line is t, which means the total number of test cases. Each line of each of the next t lines contains an integer n. And what we have to do, just like let me show you the example so that you can understand the problem. For example, like just a second. For example, if t is given as 3, so that means like the loop will run 3 times. How many times? 3 times. Like the user have to give the digit 3 times. For example, in the first time n was like 109. For the second time n was 1 2, and for the third time n was only 0 5. So in that case, what is the sum of the digit? 9 plus 0 plus 1, 10. And in this case, what is the sum of the digits? 1 plus 2 3. And in this case, what is the sum of the digit? It is 5 only. Got it? So like we have to make such type of rule. For example, if t is equals to 5, then the loop will run how many times? 5 times. So in this case, like we will ask the value of n for 5 times, and then we will I have shown you the thing which we are giving as input and what we want as output. I am going to write the piece of code for this. You will see in this session only. So here I am just showing you that what we need to do in this problem. Got it? I think you have understood it now. So basically in this, we have to, like since the problem name is sum of the digits, so we have to do the sum of the digits only. But like how many digits we are going to sum depends on what? Depends on this t. Got it? So this we have to do in this problem. Now we will start writing the piece of code for this. I will do it here only. So first we will take t as input. I'm giving the disclaimer also, and I will add this disclaimer in my caption also, in the video caption also, that this particular series is for those people who already have the basic knowledge of Python, SQL and data analysis. Got it? So I will take t as integer of input. So now we will take t as 1. So the loop will run how many times? T times. So while I is less than and equals to t, and here I will write n equals to integer of the input, and then for I in range on this n remainder equals n mod 10, and then sum of n is also equals to 0. What we will do is we will sum of n equals to 0 plus remainder, and then n would be equals to n mod n divided by 10. So this row we will print sum of n, and then at the end is equals to I plus let me just push this submit button. I will explain you a little bit. I'm just checking right now. What is it showing? I is not defined. Oh yeah, I have not defined I. Oh sorry, t. Oh, I have to write I equals to 1 here. My bad. Now it will be, I think, correct. Oh, the test is still getting failed. While I is equals to 1, while I n equals to integer input for I in range of n. While instead of this I have to write while n is greater than 0. This should be the condition. This is very important question. Why is it showing the wrong output? Doing it. Okay, the function is getting erased. Why? Can you see the whole answer is the same? You can see it, right? Let me just copy this first. Define main. Maybe this has been erased. I will show you the complete output, don't worry. I'll do that. Let me just copy the whole thing from here to here. Got it? And like we will replace this piece of code by the piece of code which we have written, because since it is the same and you want to check that whether we have written it correctly or not. Don't worry guys, I'll explain this a bit. Command P. I'll not say that I will explain it in very much detail. because since I have to cover all the interview questions, but I will explain. Instead of print, there should be return. What is the problem here? I can't understand, like, where is the issue coming from? T equals to integer input, yes, we have written that. I equals to 1, yes, we have written that. While I is less than or equals to 3, yes, we have written that. N equals to integer input, yes, we have written that. Okay, they are saying that take n as small n. Maybe that's the case here. Yeah. No, I don't think so. N is the... and we have taken a sum n equals to 0, yes, we have taken that. While n is greater than 0, remainder equals to n mod 10, yes, it is right. Sum of n equals to 0 plus, oh yeah, instead of 0 we have to write sum of n as sum of n plus remainder. Yeah, this is the mistake. Still it is wrong. I don't know what is happening today. N equals to n mod 10, and then after this you written return statement, and then so this was the mistake. But we have to debug it, like why the return is not working here, because return just return the values, and then this just stops the iteration after that. Maybe this is the reason, because it will just stop this loop. This is the return second block of this while loop, and then it will just stop this while loop, the above while loop which you are seeing. So that's why it is better to write print here instead of return. Got it? So now I'll explain you the problem more, like what is the logic I have used. I'll just use my whiteboard for that. So this thing you have understood, I think, like what is the logic behind this. I'll just explain you the code now. Let me just pick up the eraser. Just a second. Can't I make it a little bit bigger? Command and then plus. Oh no, I can't do that. I just had to remove this by this only, by the scrolling only on the mouse. It's okay, I'll do that. We have plenty enough of time. Now I will just pick up my pencil. Oh my god, this is okay. Now I can do it, I think. Yeah, am I able to write? I'm doing. Yeah. So what was our piece of code? So our piece of code was t equals to integer of the input, and then I equals to 1. So t is the integer, like for example in our case t is 3. So the loop will run how many times? 3 times. And then I have written while I is less than and equals to 3. Y is less than and equals to t. Less than and equals to t. So here t is 3. T is what? 3. What? So here t is 3 and I is we have 1. So that means the loop will run because 1 is always less than or equals to 3. And here what is the condition? And here what is the condition? Sorry for the background noise, guys. Here n is equals to integer of the input. Just a second. Show it to me. Just a second. Now we will write while n is greater than 0. So this like loop will run until n is greater than 0. And then here we have like given you the value of sum of n is 0, because for this particular integer we will taking the sum n 0, and remainder, what is this doing? Remainder equals to n mod 10 means it will take the last value. For example, we have 159, then remainder, yani ki remainder means 159 mod 10 would be what? That would be 9 only. Basically the last digits. So in sum what we are doing is, first we are doing like 0 plus 9, and then what is this capital N equals to and more and float and whatever 10, I don't remember what is this called, it is doing. So it is making 159 as 50. Sorry for my handwriting, guys. So it is making 159 as 50. So like basically it is breaking down the digits. Got my point? So yeah, you can take the screenshot of this problem since it is important, and you can like solve this in the Google Colab notebook also. So yeah, and if you have any question then you can ask me, and if you want me to like explain this problem, explain this Python problem like from beginner level and like to deep level, like these advanced, you want me to solve these advanced questions also and very deeply, then you can just comment down on my videos that please make the Python series also. In that series I will explain, as you've seen that I have not explained it much deeper, although I tried, but since this is interview question series, so I'll have to stop my hand somewhere. So that's why I'm not taking much time on explaining these questions. So if you want me to make on a particular Python question series, then please comment in the videos. I will make one Python series, as I've made a SQL series in which I have explained one question in one video, so that you can understand from the basic to the advanced level very quickly. Got it? So this is my question, and now I'll move quickly to another question. In this question what I need to do is, so logic of the sum of the digits and the count of the digits is almost similar. What I have to do in this case, I will just simply see t equals to integer of input and then I equals to 1, and then I'll write while I is less than or equals to t, and then n equals to integer or the input, and then count of the n would be equals to 0. If this n equals to 0, then count of the n equals to count of the n plus 1, else n is greater than 0, then remainder equals to n mod 10 count of the n equals to count of the n plus 1, and then n would be equals to n mod 10 here we can write return count of n. Now I can write I equals to I plus 1 also. Okay, so let me just write count of the n would be print count of the n. The code is all clean now. So here the logic had changed just a little bit, because in the case of sum of the digits, if for example if the digit is 0 only, then also the sum of the digit will be 0. But in case of the count of the digits, if the digit is 0, then what would be the count of the digit? That would be 1. So we have to consider that also, because in previously we have not used this if condition, you directly use this while loop while n is greater than 0. So for suppose if n equals to 0, then while n is greater than 0 will get failed. So that's why I have used this if loop. So basically for the in the case when n equals to 0, I have simply write this if condition, and for the other digits we will simply follow the same step which we have used in the sum of the digit problem. And here the steps are also same, you can see that no difference. I don't think so that there is a need to explain more in this problem, so I'll just quickly move to another problem. For loops. Here now we can solve some pattern printing questions also. Do you want me to solve that? Or I can solve some simple problems as well. What should I do? Which question should I pick up? Let me just start from the simple question. From top to down, what do you have to do? Let's just solve one simple problem also. So what is the case here? In this we are giving a single line representing n, and n space separated integer from 1 to n we have to print with each number followed by space. For example, we are giving the input as 5, then we have to print consecutive 1 to n number 1 2 3 4 5 given by the space. Example, we have given the input as 10, then from 1 to 10 we have to print all the number, but there should be a space coming between them. So this is the problem. This is simple, and we will try to solve this by using for loop only. So let me just start writing the code here. Why is this removing all these things? Yeah, oh, this is rubbish. Just a second. Previously it was not happening. Define main function, and then if underscore name equals to underscore main, then we have to write. Okay, I will write main function as well. They will want me to do that only. Define main function, and then n equals to integer of don't worry about this main function, I'll just tell you in the subsequent classes n equals to input, since this is also an important topic, n equals to integer input, and then for I in range 1 to n plus 1. Why n plus 1? Because if I'll write only n plus 1, then it will print, I'll write only for I in range 1 to n, then it will print from 1 to n minus 1. Basically, for as you guys already know, like the for loop take one number less. So if we want to print in n, so we have to write n plus 1, n plus 1, and then I'll write print I comma and equals to space if underscore name underscore equals to, what is that thing, main. Oh, return 0 also. Oh my god. For I in range 1 to n plus 1. Return 0. Within parenthesis underscore main. Yeah, that's fine. So our answer is correct. This was pretty simple. This is also simple. Okay, just let me just tell you about the output of this. I'll just explain the whiteboard only. Okay, so I have to remove all these. Plus, okay. Can you make the size of this eraser big? Oh, but this used to happen in our paint classes, which we used to attend in our childhood days. Let me just erase all these stupid things. Okay. I'll just pick one. I'll just find one option. So, like by how which we can increase the size of the eraser. If you know that how to increase the size of this eraser, please comment in the video section. Please comment in the comment box that how to increase the size of this eraser. Okay, so what was our question? It was for I in range minus 6 to minus 10 to minus 1. Print I, what would be the output? Got it. So what is the question here? For I in range minus 6 to minus 10 to minus 1. Yeah. Minus 6 was the starting, and what are the steps? Step is minus 1. So for the first step, the answer would be minus 7. Then minus 7, minus 8. Then minus 8, minus 1, minus 9. Then minus 9, minus 1, minus... No, but it will not print minus 10. It will print only minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. Yeah. Because it will not take the last digits. As we know that for loop doesn't take. So answer would be minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. Minus 9, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10 it will not take, minus 9 it will take, na? So that would be minus 10. Like it will just not do only this thing, minus 10, minus 1. This thing will not happen because we do not do any calculation for the last digit in the for loop. So answer would be minus 7, minus 8, minus 9 and minus 10. Why is this incorrect? will start with minus 6, and minus 1, minus 10, minus 8, minus 9. And since minus 10 falls out of the loop, so it will stop here. Got it? Yeah, I was wrong here. I was wrong here since it is starting from minus 6. So the first digit which will get printed is minus 6, and then minus 7, and then minus 8, and then minus 9, and after minus 10 will go out of the loop since it is the end of this loop and we do not consider this thing. So this is the answer. Now we have come up with another problem, which is summation game. What we have to do in this, we have to a simple number showing sum of all natural number from 1 to n. For example, we are giving input as 1. So what is the sum from 1 to n? 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. So the sum of natural numbers from 1 to 5, yani 1 to 5 is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 15. And sum of number from 1 plus 2 plus 3 and up to 10 is 35. So this we have to do in this problem. This is also pretty simple. N equals to integer of the input. And then we'll write for I in range 1 to n plus 1. I'll just write sum of n equals 0. Sum of n equals to 0, and then I'll write sum of n equals to sum of n Yeah, this is the correct solution for this type of problem. And this we had to print in reverse. I don't know why does it remove the whole code. It's okay, I'll write the whole code again. If define main. So now here I will write for I in range of n to 1, right? N to 0 I will write then, and then minus 1 step. And then what I'll write is sum of with this we have to print in numbers, not the sum of them. So print I comma and equals space. Oh, I forgot to take the input. To write return of the 0, and then I write if underscore name equals to underscore name write main. Yeah, now this is correct. Here what I have to do is we have to do the sum of the odd numbers. For example, for a is equals to 1, 1 is the only odd number which lies in the range 1 to 1. So the sum would be 1. And for a equals to the 4, if input is 4, then how many odd numbers falls between 1 to 4? So these are only 2, 1 and 3, and the sum of 1 and 3 is 4. Define main functions. A equals to integer of the input. For I in range 1 to a plus 1 if I mod 2 is not equals to 0. Sum underscore a would be 0. Sum underscore a equals to sum underscore a plus I for I in range 1 to a plus 1, this local 1. So I'll write print here and then print of sum of a, and then I have to write return equals 0, and then I had to write this also, if underscore main equals to underscore main, then I have to call this main function. Yeah, I think that is also correct. This is pretty much simple. I'm not going to do this anyways. Now here comes some tough problems. Okay, before solving this problem, let's keep this video till here only. We'll meet in another video with another problems. Until then, goodbye. Please do like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thanks.